Hi Aries, and welcome to your Spiritual Path Tarot reading. This is for those of you who are very spiritually gifted or those of you who are on a spiritual journey or quest at this time. July has a lot of interesting astrology going on, Aries, so I'm very excited to see what's going to come through in these spiritual path readings. So let's start by pulling a card for overall energy and focus for you guys. All right. Oh, we've got the eternal union. New love is forming. Very beautiful energy, Aries, for spiritual work, spiritual path, spiritual development for July. Not surprised to see that just because Sun and Moon is in Cancer. A lot of healing energy coming in. Now, Aries, with this, it could be manifesting in several different ways for you guys, okay? Some of you, this has a lot to do with like your crystalline twin flame, and this could be a strengthening to that union, finally coming into union with this person, okay? For others of you, this is a new spiritual companion coming in, and this would be like a friend or mentor or maybe business partner, somebody that's more of a friend, but there's a lot of spiritual energy and depth to this person and the connection and relationship, therefore a spiritual companion, more than just like a normal friend. Also with this, Aries, some of you who are on a spiritual journey, maybe working through some dark night of the soul energies, this is an awakening of love for self, a different type of love than you've ever experienced before. This goes all the way deep down, okay? Unconditional love and acceptance for self, accepting the past and all that is with grace. It's just a very soft energy overtaking you and like filtering through your energy field and cleansing you and clearing out debris. Aries, I just feel this is definitely about love and connection and forgiveness and all of that good stuff. Some of you who, give readings for others, you could have a high surge of like twin flame energies coming into your reality over the month of July, where you are dispensing and giving a lot of advice to twin flames, especially crystalline twin flames, where they may not recognize the significance of the union, but you will see it through, your divinity and reading the energies around them. So some of you, you're like mentoring others along their journey in regards to this energy. So let's pull some more cards, Aries. Okay, so in your heart, you are coming through as the light. Ooh, that is beautiful. In your mind, we have galactic families, so you are really connected into spirit guides, passed on loved ones. Those of you who identify yourself as starseed, here it is. It's all about love and connection for Aries. Wow. And now at the soul, we have disillusionment and, oops. Lastly, body, look at that. Wow, a twin flame journey. Yeah, so Aries, pretty much everything. And you know what? The next card out, deep healing. So we're just going to set that there kind of as a little extra bonus. Listen, Aries, pretty much everything I said in the opening with this card, Spirit has confirmed it, through each outlet of you and the way you experience and the way you express your being. With the light, being in the heart space, this is like that purification, okay, where you are able to release a lot of heavy energies, forgiveness coming into play, deep healing being projected towards you. But you are feeling this in your heart space. The light of your soul is stronger than what has been, okay? The heartache, the wounds, the struggle, especially those of you that have been going through the dark night of the soul process. It's like July's coming and it's a breath of fresh air, and you feel the light in the heart space where you may have felt dreary. Others of you, this is just that iteration of where this connection is highly significant for you in July on your journey, or this is a, new spiritual companion coming in. Twin flame, I mean, it's right there too. So you've gotten two cards that are really talking about that energy. It could be in your own personal life, or this could be, again, where you are really assisting many others. And if, you don't know a whole lot about the twin flame energy, I highly recommend looking into it, but look at many, many different resources. The standard perception of twin flame energy is not how I see it whatsoever. It is so much deeper, and in my opinion, it doesn't really matter, okay? I just need to be able to sense the energy and recognize it for what it is in order to give you a reading about it. And I see it very strongly in this reading, Aries. So this is either coming in, or there's a big shift taking place between you and your twin flame, or you are definitely assisting many others along their twin flame journey in the month of July. Now, at the soul, we have disillusionment. That to me is part of this healing energy that all of you guys are receiving, okay? Regardless if you're spiritually gifted or you're just on a spiritual journey at this time. That disillusionment is all of that energy breaking up and dissipating and leaving your energy field, okay? Leaving your life where you're finally feeling like you're breathing, you're feeling happiness. And some of you, this could be very spontaneous. And you know what? I totally skipped over galactic family, didn't I? But with the galactic family coming in at the mind level, Aries, this is your spirit guides. This is your star being family, your passed on loved ones. You all relate to it in different perceptions. This is that energy. They're really coming in strong, giving you a lot of guidance in what you're facing, what you're going through, the way you're changing, the way you're shifting. A lot of you, I don't know, I feel this is part of that twin flame energy where you're helping others, or this is your galactic family helping to align you to twin flame or to a new spiritual companion to walk on your journey with you for some time. Because here at the body level, we have twin flame journey, which is the physical realm, which you are experiencing and encountering, in your physical reality, and twin flame journeys. So Aries, so if you're on a spiritual journey, this is a lot of shifting and changing of energies within you regarding love and romance and all the relationships that you've been through, the karmics, the soulmates, who's really on your side, who's not just romantically, but friend-wise, in your family, in your workplace. There's just a lot of shifting going to take place for you guys in that level of thinking, where your consciousness currently exists. And with disillusionment, that tells me that your perception is really going to shift and change. And through that process, you come into a lot of healing and forgiveness and relief. And your spirit guide, your spiritual team, they're helping you with this process big time, okay? And ultimately, Aries, at the end of this journey, what I feel the preparation is that alignment to your twin flame. And if not twin flame, this is the alignment of like your spiritual path that for this lifetime, like the highest potential that you wanted to achieve in that area of your existence. Like that's what it's leading towards, or to this twin flame union, okay? Those of you spiritually gifted, what I see going on here, very similar energies. However, I see some of you more like kind of in a leadership role, a teacher role, where just opening yourself and asking Spirit to expand your knowledge and understanding in regards to relationships, romantically, twin flame, all of that, you're just going to receive this incredible upgrade, activation, where I feel it opens a door for you and you're able to bring a lot of healing into, you know, twin flame unions, or people who are in the separation of that twin flame journey, because the twin flame is a very spiritual thing to me. And so I see many Aries here who do readings and, you know, channel energies. You're just going to understand all of this at a much deeper level. And again, this could also be playing out in your personal life, where it's time for twin flame union. It's time for you to become aware of that. You know, Spirit's working on you guys, expanding you, growing you in this area, that particular energy. So let's pull some tarot dice, Aries. Okay, yeah, it is time for a shift and a change with this Wheel of Fortune. And then next out we have the Knight of Wands, and this comes quick and fast and swiftly, right? Next out would be the Eight of Cups, which is moving on and transitioning into something new. And now we have the Five of Wands, which, you know, there could definitely be some internal conflict, some hesitation on your behalf. And now lastly, we have this Knight of Cups. But this, to me, that's beautiful. So Aries, we can look at these dice in so many different ways, since the strongest message here is about twin flames, twin flame union, twin flame understanding, you know, sorting out relationships, just whatever it is going on for you personally. The Knight of Wands and the Knight of Cups. This is, to me, a couple who is not fully grown into that king and queen energy. We're on a journey right now through July where we are growing, we are expanding spiritually, emotionally, mentally, consciously, okay? And this would be fire energy, so I take that to mean you. And this could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but, you know, it doesn't have to be just that sign. So to me, this is that twin flame energy, or this is that new spiritual companion coming in, or, you know, for those of you where you are in this process of healing and purging and forgiving, you are, this to me is your promise of this relationship at the end of this cycle, okay? Very, very beautiful dice, just to go with this reading. And, you know, starting out with the Wheel of Fortune, Aries, it's time. It's time for this shift. It's time to expand your knowledge base around twin flames. Others of you, it's time to finally heal old wounds, face fears, do what you've got to do to shed and purge and forgive, because your team is really trying to help you and elevate you, break all, you know, patterns of thought and behavior that need to shift out of your experience to lead you into this really beautiful union, okay? And since this is a general, that could be your twin flame. That could be a wonderful spiritual companion that, you know, is going to be very significant to your journey, or that could finally be where you're being led to a place of unconditional love for self, understanding your true value, knowing your worth, and never, ever, ever questioning that again. It is time for that. The energy is coming in strong. It's time to walk away from this old energy, this old cycle. Even though inside, this being the internal conflict, I just feel this is kind of varying vibrations, varying thoughts that go through your head. Ultimately, Aries, focus on the love, focus on the healing, focus on the forgiveness, because it's so highlighted, and Spirit is shining energy to give you a deep healing all the way from the bottom, you know, inside out, to set you free. So let's pull some more cards, Aries. Okay, on the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Six of Manifestations. Yeah, this is you know, sharing, giving, receiving, but this could also be like some unexpected help, this unexpected spiritual companion, this twin flame coming in, or your understanding, like you're just going to really branch out and come into an entirely new understanding and perception about twin flame energy and what it means. Nice. Next we have the star seed. So with galactic family and star seed showing up, those of you who really resonate, you know, with the teachings behind that, to me, this is a nice confirmation of that, where you do have connections to other star beings and other star systems, and you channel information and energy from them. And if you have been questioning that, it is time to finally open yourself up to that realm of yourself, because it may be like your crown chakra is a bit closed to these higher dimensions. It could have something to do with your belief system, like whether you can believe in that or not, or there may be some fear around it. But this to me is like the help that you've been asking for. It's like it's time to open up to your galactic family, to your spiritual team, and they're going to bring in a lot of energy into your life just so quickly and swiftly, and it will help you and propel you forward. All right. Next out is the Ace of Intuition. I love it. This is sitting on this Eight of Cups. And for me, Aries, that is where we are walking away from old energy and into the new right here. This would be in a standard tarot deck, the Ace of Cups, okay? So that's another reiteration of that love energy, that romance energy, that twin flame energy coming into your reading. But on top of that, this right here is an expansion and upgrade to your intuition, all right? And we've already kind of seen that taking place, you know, with the other cards here. Oh my gosh, yay! Now you have the Ace of Manifestations. So Aries, this is fabulous. You have two aces here. This would be the Ace of Pentacles in a standard tarot deck. So what this tells me, Aries, is where the emotional manifests into the physical, all right? And again, that new spiritual companion, the twin flame connection, finally being able to forgive, forget, and purge so that you can move on and move forward. There's good things coming in for Aries. And lastly, the Ace of Lessons. Wow. So that would be in the standard tarot, the Ace of Swords. You have three aces. That is so much new energy coming into your realm. Oh my gosh. And you know, the next card out would be the Eight of Intuition. And you want to know what this is? This is the Eight of Cups. So, oh, Aries, listen. What I see here is, you know, those of you on this spiritual journey, your hard time, that dark night of the soul purge, all of the heavy energies that you've got to just push through, face, deal with, conquer, and overcome. Like, you are finally getting to the end of that journey, and there is lots of new energy coming in, emotionally, physically, and mentally, okay? It's just like perception shifts across the board, new belief systems. It's definitely like some of you guys are absolutely shifting and elevating into an entirely new vibration of yourself, which brings forth a new reality, a new way of experiencing, and just things working out so differently. Aries, this is fabulous, fabulous reading, okay? Those of you who have felt like you were alone, you're not. You might even have like one or two or maybe even three new people coming into your reality as spiritual companions. You know, again, we have that twin flame energy all up in this reading as well, Aries. So those of you on a spiritual journey, it's about to get good and beautiful and full of love and connection and reconnection and forgiveness and purging and walking away from the heavy stuff with a deep healing. Those of you who are spiritually gifted, wow. Listen, it is really time to spend some time in meditation, more than you do really working to open that crown chakra up much more to your galactic family, because with the three aces coming in like that, that is like, you know, activations, upgrades, huge shifts in consciousness, perception, spiritual gift and ability and talent, doors opening for you. But it has a lot to do with your galactic family, your spiritual team, Aries. And again, if you've been questioning it, here is your confirmation that you are connected to other star beings, and you have the rites of passage to receive channel information and guidance from that part of your family, of your soul family, this life journey. And some of you, this is like the doors opening for you to finally step into a role, doing more spiritually based practice things like readings and healings, you know, etc. Aries, this is a fabulous reading. So let's pull one final card. All right, rejuvenation. Yeah, this is the confirmation, Aries, that things are starting to turn around and get good. And those of you spiritually gifted, things are going to turn around for you, especially those of you who are trying to, you know, you do a spiritually based business or you're trying to get yourself out there. July is a very lucrative month for you to make income, for new doors to open for you, new connections coming in, your ability and skills really getting expanded, activated, and upgraded. Rejuvenation is like across the board for you. Like, you're just getting an expansion at the heart, at the mind, at the soul, at the body level, okay? Those of you on spiritual journeys, same thing. July is like when the energy really feels like it's shifting and it's turning around for you, and you're coming back into a place of happiness and peace and trust and faith. So very beautiful for those of you on a spiritual journey or spiritually gifted Aries. Lots of good stuff is in store for you guys in July. So I wish you guys all the very best. Take care.